Let's restart this shit.
Snapped inside a quick trip. They got it on video, like she snapped.
Officer, hurry! There's lightning here.
I don't even know why I'm going to jail. They're the ones who held my son away from me.
Well, I watched a video of you grabbing your son underneath his shoulders.
Latest day vape high support the PPLIFW bro.
Hey, facts. Damn. She cut. Damn.
Chaos erupts in an Iowa gas station when customers intervene in a family dispute. The ensuing havoc results in an astonishing brawl that leaves the community stunned. But that's nothing compared to the shock that police officers get when they learn that the pandemonium.
Look how happy she was.
But that's nothing compared to the shock that police officers.
Look how happy this girl is right here.
Results in an astonishing brawl that leaves the community stunned. But that's nothing compared to the shock that police officers get when they learn that the pandemonium started when a mother violently manhandled her 9-year-old autistic son. The lazy quiet of a September weekend in 2021 is broken when a call comes into 911 reporting.
Bro, what the fuck did I just click on, bro?
Can I help you?
People fighting up here at Quick Trip.
How many people are fighting?
Well, mom was beating her kid really bad in here.
Ma'am, I can't hear you. Something's wrong with your phone. How many people?
Yeah, there's like 3, 4. And other people, it's the kid from her, and they're all yelling and freaking out.
All right, we'll be on the way up there.
Even through a poor phone connection, the commotion in the background is enough to alert
I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking that kid too.
Emergency is unfolding at the Quick Trip gas station. Officer Miller of the Des Moines Police Department is first on the scene, and the crowd that rushes to greet him is the first indication that something is very wrong there.
This lady's in here choking him and dragging him around the stores, right? So we tell her to calm
His shirt
down,
is fucked. His shirt, hold up. His shirt is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, my homie's not in there holding her down right now.
Officer, hurry! There's lightning here.
Oh my God.
How do you keep something secret?
Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't give a fuck about that.
Somebody better get this just
Okay.
She punched her and she pulled back and punched her.
Hey!
Get her out. She's throwing everything and beating her.
Place your hands behind your back.
I'm not.
Place your hands behind your back.
my son.
Place your hands behind your back. Place your hands behind your back. You just struck me.
Fine, but I want my son.
Okay.
No, because they're the ones who started.
Place your hands behind your back.
You sound like a little ass kid.
Relax, okay?
Officer, because they're the ones who started.
Keep your hands behind your back.
I am behind my back.
Okay.
And I would like to talk to an officer now.
Okay, I'm here.
And I want my son.
Place your hands behind your back.
They're the ones who started it, and I want my son.
Okay.
The commotion inside the convenience store will make it difficult for police to piece the situation together, but it will surely be easier with this woman secured in handcuffs.
What is going on?
First of all, I was trying to discipline my son. They got involved.
First of all, calm the fuck down and talk to me like a normal person.
My son is ADHD. I was trying to get him out of the store. They got involved when they wasn't supposed to. I just want my son so I could go home, please.
So why
That's how you know she already in the room. She yelling. Why is she yelling?
Get in my face and would not back off. Leave me alone.
Okay, so that's your reasoning for throwing things.
Not automatically, but you know, with the shit that's coming out of her mouth, you can tell,
I just want
bro.
my son so I could go home.
Go
And
ahead,
I know
man.
what
You
the
can read it,
problem is
man.
with my son, and nobody doesn't want to.
All right.
That's crazy. Beating your son is already bad enough. Beating your autistic son.
Are you here with anyone?
Just me and my son.
Where do you live?
Right behind us, and I would like to take my son home. He has workers. Right now, the workers and I've been dealing with this. He has ADHD. And I would like to get him home from medicine. So can I please take my son home?
Is it autism or ADHD?
I just want my son so I could go home.
We're gonna figure all this out, okay? Have a seat in my car.
Was he still armed with a knife?
Yeah, you're not going home.
And I'll be willing to call.
Nobody can confirm.
With the mom squared away, Officer Miller goes to check on her son.
All right, is everybody else okay?
Yeah, everybody's fine.
Okay, everybody's fine.
You can see the marks on his neck.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
I'm taking my mom to jail. If she's doing that to him in public, imagine what she's doing to him in private.
Hey, buddy, can you talk to me?
Nah, facts.
Okay. Can you look up at me? Cause mom kind of. Oh yeah, you got marks on your neck. All right. Can you sit here for me, okay? Thanks, buddy.
Bro, take
The boy
her
is
ass.
reluctant to talk, but the discolorations on his neck make it more important than ever for Officer Miller to get to the bottom of this situation.
Ain't no bottom, bro. Take her ass. What are you getting to the bottom of, bro?
Everybody here's gonna say the same. You literally just walk over to where they was behind the fountain drinks. Like,
So what was she doing with her child? Picking,
She was like,
get up.
like everything.
like picking him up by the neck?
He's literally on his back and she's pulling him by the arm.
He like let it
Okay.
go. It
Get
hurt.
up, get up.
Threw him down.
And she's sitting
That's
there,
when I took
she's
off
yelling
my
loud as hell like, I don't give a
We
You
wasn't
coming
even
with
gonna
me?
say nothing, but it just kept going on. Like,
Yeah, like-
so then we walked back there, and then we just tried to tell her to stop, and she started tripping out.
Who did she assault?
Like 4 or 5 people.
Who did she assault you?
assault me, she
Which
assaulted
one of
my
y'all did she push with the door? One of these little kids. They called a black.
That's
she just-
crazy.
Sweeping.
Out of control.
She assaulted my
Take
fiance.
her ass.
I had to
Take
actually
her
like
ass.
put her on the ground because
Sure.
she was getting way too out of control. I held her down for a little bit. She bit me. She
Yeah, I got a video of him holding her down to where she can't do anything anymore.
Okay.
because she was really getting out of control. Like
It's already clear that however unhinged this situation appeared when Officer Miller arrived on the scene, the full story is even crazier. But the breathless testimony of the witnesses cannot compare to the video itself.
She was like trying to put her hands on these little girls. I don't know where they went.
she
And that's
squared
when
up
you
with
intervened,
another
like,
little
those are
girl.
little girls.
Talking about I'm gonna punch you in the face. She just kept throwing stuff and throwing stuff.
She threw something at me.
That's
I told her
crazy,
to something
bro.
at me. I was gonna smack her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she did that. That's when I hit her.
Yep. Okay.
Because you don't do that to kids.
Nope.
I'm not with none of that.
We wasn't in the wrong.
No, you're helping this child out. That's what I mean.
That's all we was.
You're doing what you should have done.
Right.
If Officer Miller was reserving the benefit of the doubt for his suspect, this cell phone video has clearly changed things. To the
Bro,
mother
it's
currently
slow.
sitting in the
Take her
back of his
ass,
police
bro.
car, however, the fault lies with everyone else.
Bye bye.
Son.
Nah, big bro.
And Brendan has a habit of
It's
making everything
slow.
worse.
It's slow for that. You going. You going. It's slow for that. You done fucked up.
It's what my son can be.
If the mom thinks her son and the other customers are to blame for this incident, she seems to be the only one who feels that way.
But then she ended up punching him in his back and then hit me in the back of my head, and that's when I really just took off on her
So
and put my hands on
she
her.
assaulted both of you.
Yes,
Okay.
somebody else had a video.
We didn't assault her first, but she. Yeah.
Do you two wish that she's gonna be going to jail anyway? Do you wish
Yeah,
to be
take her
victims
ass.
of the
Get her outta
assault
here.
and testify?
I want to
Get
press
her outta
charges.
here.
I don't care. I want to press charges.
Do you want to go to court and testify?
Yeah,
all that?
I
Okay.
will.
Okay.
I will. Most definitely will.
Outstanding.
For him,
That helps. That helps us
Yes.
get a little more valid. So thank you.
Yeah, she pressed charges
That's some
against
real ass
him.
shit.
Pressed charges against her for hitting me. If they would have backed off, I would have been able to take my son home and go home calmly. But they don't even know the situation, and they think they know. And they know nothing about my son.
There are
We
clearly
know
two
everything
very
about you,
different
bitch.
views of what happened before police arrived on this bizarre day. But security cameras have captured every moment of the action. Police will soon see for themselves exactly how things went down inside the Quick Trip, and so will we. In the meantime, the cell phone video
Oh,
is
nah,
more than
we gotta
enough to
see it.
disgust Officer Miller.
Can you show me where she slams the child on the ground again?
It's this video.
I don't know what you can see, but
Picks him up under the arm.
Bro, why the fuck does he have a fucking 100 fucking emoji tatted on his fucking bro?
Picks him up in the air and throws him on the floor. Okay.
While she shows her video again to Officer Miller, her fiance shows Officer Peckman how he was hurt in the melee.
Do you have any injuries on you from?
well, I mean, I don't know what you can see, but she punched me right here in the back.
Okay, and then you said she bit you.
Well, she attempted to.
Yeah. Okay.
She didn't get the chance to because
Okay.
I heard they got out the way. But she was pinching me literally like right here. You can probably still see the
Some redness. Yeah.
So when I was walking out the store, she punched me in my back. She punched my girl, and so we just attacked her because that's my lady. Like, ain't nobody just gonna attack my lady.
Having gathered statements from the main participants, the cops have another conversation with the woman who started all of this.
See if she has a story and see if she has someone who can come pick this child up. Ma'am, what's your first name?
And I can also give My son's workers.
Just as the officers note those down, she utters more strange details.
If my son has to go to foster care, I will understand, but I would like to go home so I can talk to his workers and get all of this handled, please.
Sure, we'll get all this sorted out shortly. What's going on with him today?
Brendan, he is ADHD,
Okay.
autism on a spectrum, mood swings, DDMD, that goes along with the ADHD.
Okay.
His workers are under Orchard Place Guidance Center. He is due for his medicine.
Bro,
and
look,
he's even got
Chad.
a
Look,
doctor's
Chad. I'm
appointment
gonna
to
keep
get
it a
back
buck,
into-
bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. And I honestly don't really give a fuck how anybody sees this any other way, because I feel like you should agree with me on this. You know, when you go into a situation in which you venture off to wanting to have kids, you have to accept the fact that there is a chance that that kid could come out with a disability. Given that situation, you gotta still love that kid the same, still treat the kid the same. You feel me, be able to put the time in, be ready. It's all the same. Like, bro, I don't know. So I just feel like she using that shit as an excuse as to why, like, what happened and shit. And it's like, that's not an excuse. Like, that's just bad parenting. I'm not gonna lie.
Go tomorrow because he's been home sick.
Okay.
And when he does not get his way, which the workers know, he will throw a fit like that in the store. And they
You
told
in there
me
beating
to
the
carry
shit out of
him
him,
out and
picking
get
him
him
up
back
by
at
his
home.
motherfucking
And that's
neck.
exactly what I did until they got involved. And I tried to tell them they don't know him and they don't know the situation.
What's his first name?
Brendan, and his psych meds are at my house right now.
As shocking as it is that a mother would so quickly volunteer her son for foster care, it's obvious that there's more to this family history than police can unpack in an afternoon. However, a hint of it may come out as Officer Peckman searches Regina for weapons.
I'm gonna pat you down really quick, so I'm gonna have you pop out. Do you have any weapons on you, or needles or knives or anything that's gonna hurt me?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I don't even do that anymore since I've had my son. This is just the first time somebody's involving themselves when they don't know the situation and what I go through with him. And like I said, he is due to meet with Brianne tomorrow.
What?
We're discussing getting him into focus.
So, does he stay at Orchard Place sometimes?
No, because he's not 10 yet.
Okay, I gotcha.
He's taken off from the house. Like I told her, he's due to have his next dosage of medicine when I get home.
I'm gonna get the car started. I'm gonna get the AC running so you get some air. I'll go ahead and get your keys. We'll get this sorted out, okay?
And my wallet's behind the thing.
Okay. Oh my. We're good. We got quite the call here.
This is a dramatic understatement, as will become clear when we see the wild Quick Trip surveillance footage in a moment. But the entire video isn't necessary for the police to come up with some likely charges for Regina Morris.
I mean, she straight up picks him up under the shoulders and body slams him on the
Hey, look, Chad, her getting her ass beat for doing the shit, that shit was funny. No cap. But the other shit this shit is not funny. Bro. This
Saw
shit
the
is
video.
low-key sad as fuck.
Just picking him up and getting him to the car. Yeah.
What do you think? Certainly some sort of child
I
endangerment,
think that's
body
something.
slamming
Yeah.
child, right?
Some
yeah.
sort, motherfucker.
And
Picked the motherfucker up
assaulting-
by his
she's
neck.
saying,
What?
I'll do a simple assault for hitting her in the head, simple assault for whatever happened to
Pinching
him.
and punching and yeah.
I'll call my supervisor, see what he wants done. Obviously, someone has to come pick this kid up. She says there's no one to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Before Officer Miller can begin writing up the charges,
She's
however, Regina has some complaints.
Excuse me, can I say something? Yeah, these handcuffs are a little too tight because they're hurting
We
my
don't give a
wrist back
fuck.
here.
Here,
We
I'll have
don't
you
give a
step out.
fuck.
I'm gonna put you on, make it a little more comfortable for you, okay?
Bro,
Okay,
what,
thank you.
bro? You think bro's neck
Is she
was comfortable
texting
when she
someone
was
behind
grabbing
your
that
back?
shit?
A single Spokio search can help you find out who she's.
Which one's one that's really tight?
Both of them are.
All right. Now I'm gonna have to uncuff you for a second, okay? Just be cool, all right? Be
They're
cool.
just digging in my hand.
Nope, I got you.
And what is going to take place? Because
Yeah.
all I got is phone
I would have
numbers are
tightened
at
both of
my
them.
medicine's at my house, and I do have a friend who can take me down there. She's in D11.
I'll have you step back in. So D11 is this?
Yeah,
do you know the
it's my
friend's
friend.
name?
Yeah, Donisha. She's the only friend I have at the building, and she will be willing to take him.
Okay.
Regina's comfort has been addressed, and now there's at least one possible option when it comes to Brendan's care. In the meantime, Officer Peckman tries to get some information from the store's employees.
So did you see what happened?
That lady came in with her 2 kids.
Two?
She wasn't listening, but she was like reading.
Okay.
Not as distant.
Okay. Are those cameras? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this one is very different from abuse.
She was scared of throwing any
Okay. Did she damage anything in here? Okay. Okay.
Did she say she hit her kid?
Okay. Okay. Are those cameras? Okay. Okay.
So then those people stepped in, and then from there just broke loose. She was figuring out throwing
Okay. Did she damage anything in here?
Whoa.
Okay. Okay.
Making sense of these chaotic events won't be easy, but there are worse things than putting together a puzzle. Having rescued one of Regina's flip-flops, Officer Peckman tries her hand at a task that's perhaps less unpleasant, but no less challenging, getting Brendan into her police car.
Hey, Brendan. Is it Brandon? Hey, bud. Oh, my gosh. You want to come hang out in my car where it's cool? Hey, Brendan, let's take your drink and let's go wait in my car, okay? Okay. Well, these folks need to go, yeah. We're going to have a DHS worker come out and we'll figure out where, yeah. These folks need to move on with their day, so you're going to come sit in my car and hang out with me.
Brendan is content to hang out beside the Quick Trip for now, and when Officer Miller comes to chat with Officer Peckman, the boy's care is on his mind as well.
She says she's got a friend, Denisha, in D11. It's a friend. She's okay with the child going there, but I would want to check with DHS about if that's okay.
I ain't gonna lie on some real shit. He's smooth where he at for real.
Is he in the car?
You don't need to go in the car.
So I can wait with him outside. He's actually a little difficult, so.
Is he?
Yeah, you don't gotta get in the car.
Officer Miller isn't pleased to hear about his partner's failure, but he quickly learns that she
got
did the
in
best
the
she
car?
could.
What?
Over here. Come on.
Yeah, come on up, bud.
You want to pick you up? Come on.
All right. Thanks, buddy. And thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the help.
Are you gonna take my mom to jail?
Well, we're figuring all this out, okay? Would you like to sit in the car so you can at least be cool? Nothing bad's gonna happen, okay? All right. Let's start doing some other stuff.
Officer Miller then moves to deal with Regina, who has some alternative suggestions for how the rest of the day should go.
All right.
Am I going to jail?
Yes, we have to contact DHS and see if that's a plan that'll work.
Go home.
What's that?
I'd like to go back to my home.
I know you do.
To get a hold of the workers to let them know. You guys
We're also getting a hold of DHS, okay? We have our own protocols we have to go through, okay?
Then I would like to press charges
She
against
need to
them
go.
too. Because she's the one who hit
Bro, this
me,
where I ain't
and
gonna lie.
then he
Sometimes
held
when I
me
see
down.
shit like
So I
this, I
like
be
to press
wishing I
charges
was in a
against both of them.
situation
If
like
I'm going
take
to jail,
care of
they need
them
to go.
kids and shit.
I don't even know why I'm going to jail. They're the ones who held my son away from me.
Well, I watched a video of you grabbing your son underneath his shoulders and slamming him on the floor.
Trying to pick him up.
What's that?
I was trying to pick him up.
Yeah, and then you throw him to the floor. Okay. Well, then I don't know what to tell you because that's what I
I
saw.
would like to go home so I could calm down so I could call my workers.
Would you like to speak with my sergeant?
Yes, because I would like to go home. I can understand that you're placing him outside the home. I'm willing to do that. But I would like to go home and calm down so that I could get a hold of the workers to let them know what is going on.
It's perhaps not surprising that Officer Miller's sympathies are in short supply, but when Regina's friend Denisha shows up at the store, she too is in shock over what she's witnessed.
Yeah, I'm okay. Regina snapped inside a Quick Trip. They got it on video, like she snapped. They're posting it on Facebook. Damn, that went viral fast.
Disturbed by the video, Denisha speaks with her friend in the back of the police car.
And they're not even letting me to go home to calm down.
Yeah, no, honey, because that video, Regina.
Sis, what happened? They got involved and they wouldn't back out of my face either. So they're partly at fault too.
Baby, what happened between you and your son?
He was throwing a fit and I was trying to walk out until they wanted to get involved and made the situation
Why
worse.
did you call me, Ma?
My phone's at home.
I was trying to call you. I was giving Yeah, I was already up here. I was trying to get home with him. Those two people over there wanted to start a fight and got in my face too and made the situation worse.
Regina's story doesn't match that of the other witnesses, but everything will soon be cleared up. The Quick Trip workers have pulled up the security footage, and Officer Peckman goes inside to see what
no
really
matter
went
what,
down
bro,
this
whether them
afternoon.
motherfuckers try to
Officer
fight her or
Peckman
not, bro, that
prepares to
don't change
watch
the fact that
footage,
she was
and
beating the
as
fuck
she
out of her
watches,
son. Like,
so
that
shall
don't
we,
change nothing.
starting right from the moment that Regina and Brendan first entered the store. Brendan pulls a fast one on his mom and slips back into the store undetected.
Brendan, let's go now. I'm gonna give these people a reason to go talk. Let's go. When I say let's go now.
Hey, no bullshit. This shit gave me a motherfucking flashback. Bro, when I was a kid, bro, I used to do this shit, though. I remember the first time I tried to do some shit like this in the store. It was a thrift store. I think my mom did give me some, like, fucking ring or some shit. I started flipping out. She popped my ass in the mouth real quick. I said, alright, yeah, nah, we're not doing that. Thanks. Yeah, W for helping. She is crazy.
The footage shows Regina throwing her child to the ground, and that will be enough for the police to send her to jail tonight. However, as you'll see, that was only the beginning of the convenience store carnage that tore through the Quick Trip.
Facts. Hey, W guy, man. W fucking guy. W fucking guy, man. Bitch is stupid.
Frustrated with how this conflict is going,
This shit
Regina
is
tries
sad,
a
bro.
tactic
This
that's
shit is
already
fucking
failed
sad.
once this day.
Like, no bullshit. Everything aside, this shit is sad. The type of, like, bro, we not even gonna get off to the fact that she's gaslighting, she's manipulating, she's using her son's
Unable to get what
disabilities
she
as
wants. It's not
push to
long
her being a
before
fucked
Regina's
up
rage
mom. Like,
boils
bro,
over.
what?
Listen, if you're a
It's slow
woman,
for
then you
her.
really should know some sort of self-defense. And right now, the U.S. concealed carry.
Keep her taser,
The
ladies.
conflict has reached a fever
What that
pitch, but
chick?
if you think what you've seen so far is extraordinary, you haven't seen anything yet.
Look at it.
Oh shit!
You don't ain't gonna do
Regina's demands aren't getting her anywhere, but when she decides to take matters into her own hands, the insanity goes to a new level.
That's exactly what that is. No, this is crazy. Are they clapping or is he smacking her ass? He's clapping. Okay, I was like, nah, that's crazy. Hey, anybody too in the chat, let me remind you, anybody that's like, damn, it's low-key fucked up, they all laugh and did it, bro. She just body slammed her motherfucking son, bro, like Undertaker, bro. Like, light, like no cap. Beating the shit out of him, picking him up by his neck, like, no cap.
She storms toward the door, where she's unable to
Them
resist having
literally
a
just holding her
measure
back
of
so if
revenge.
she stops hitting everybody and throwing shit and just laughing at her, shit. She deserved that.
revenge.
What the science is showing us is the universe appears to be alive.
The Hooded Blade,
it appears
wait,
to
go
be
back.
conscious.
Look, bro, she tried to hit him. Then she socked her ass. Before the camera cuts and blurs, you can see him hit the meanest pivot of his life. Oh my, and you could hear it.
Officer Miller arrives just in time to miss the violence, and back in real time, Officer Peckman has seen enough to
Bro,
make sense
imagine
of the
he
chaos,
walks in
or at least as much
as
sense
he's
as can
knocking
possibly
her
be
ass
made.
out.
Here's your phone back. Thank you.
Were you able to see on the camera?
Yeah, you get a pretty good view. So yeah.
She was in the wrong.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, to me, it looked more than this.
He does seem to be somewhat of a difficult child. He's obviously got something going on, but you know
He has something going on, bro. It's the way, it's the neglection.
Yeah.
You don't discipline. Don't take the time to learn
subject
around
of
your
Brendan's difficult
child's
nature comes
disabilities
up
and make
again,
them
and it's
strengths,
something
bro.
that
It's
Officer
little
Peckman
shit
will
like
become
that, bro.
intimately
Like,
familiar with
don't
before the day
blame
is done.
motherfuckers
In the
acting
meantime,
up on a
tentative
disability,
arrangement is
bro.
made
That
to
ain't
send
none of
Brendan
that.
home with Denisha. However, that plan hits a snag when Sergeant Vance arrives and decides that it might be wise to cover all the bases.
If the child slowing down, we might have to
Exactly
take the
how
child
they
to the
showed up.
hospital.
Exactly how they showed up, and she's like, "Oh, well, y'all can take him to foster care. I just want to go home." You can already tell she don't give a fuck about him, and that she's constantly neglecting him as a parent. Like, that's crazy.
Sure, the child's not injured in any way. Yeah. Since she did finally throw him down. Okay. I know he's
And he still love her ass,
he's
still saying
injured,
don't
but
take her to
we
jail.
probably
That's
need
crazy.
to at least get him medically checked out. And then if the neighbor wants to go to the hospital, and if it's okay with DHS, if they want to work out something with DHS, that's up to him.
I'll let the other officer know that she's going to deal with all the kid side of it. I'm just going to get her going. She does want to talk to you. I'll roll down the window, or you want to open the door.
Caught up to speed with what's happening at the Quick Trip today, the sergeant has a chat with Regina, who still has hopes of avoiding jail.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Vance. What?
Separate myself.
What's that?
I am going to separate myself. This is all my numbers at home, and I can't get a hold of nobody because all my workers' numbers are in my phone. And I'm willing to take full responsibility for what I did. It's just I would like to go home if possible tonight because I don't have a way to bond myself out. And like I said, I can't get a hold of nobody. And I'm willing to take full responsibility. Anything you guys ask me, I'll do all the court dates, everything. If I have
You're gonna do the court
back in
dates
charge,
after you get out of fucking
I'll
jail.
even take it.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I mean, we're not going to be able to send you home tonight.
The prevailing theme of the day seems to be Regina's inability to get what she wants, but there's not much she can do about it
Hell
from the
nah.
back of a police car. And despite her menacing deeds,
Abusing your
Brendan
kid,
still
bro?
longs
Crazy.
for her comfort.
I can't hold your hand, baby. Why? Because I'm in handcuffs. Okay, you need to go. Go with
what? I want to
I know, baby. It's back here. Okay. Do me a favor. Be good, okay?
Okay. Are you going to be back in the morning? Yep, we're going
I'm going to try to, okay?
Okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
It may be impossible to muster sympathy for Regina after all we've witnessed today, but one can't ignore the heartbreak of her child as they're separated. Officer Miller decides it might be best to make sure Brendan doesn't have to watch his mom go into the transport wagon.
One can't ignore
How about
what?
I
Ignore
just go drive
motherfucker.
somewhere else?
What?
We can get this kid off the side of the car.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah. This is not going to be good for him.
There's the Michael for the incoming third watch.
I know, but Mom
Mom's gotta go.
She do gotta go, bro. You gonna think everybody around you, and I was in that store for it later.
Unit 94. Am I good to back up?
We're still taking to the hospital.
Officer Miller drives Regina away from the store, leaving Denisha and her friend to deal with her distraught son. At the same time, Officer Peckman gets a curious update
he don't
from
understand,
DHS.
bro. He was raised around that shit, so to him it's normal to be getting beat like that because that's her form of discipline. He think it's normal.
Yeah, she said she'll email me with whatever her supervisor says, but in the meantime, we're okay to figure out how best to get him to Lutheran, and then he's okay to go home with them. So, yeah. Yeah. What? I'm gonna have to lock him in.
He got to be away from that for a little minute so he can understand that type of behavior not normal from a parent, bro. That's not how you should be loved,
I can
man.
go over there and meet you guys over there. I gotta go home and tell my family. I just kind of like pushed my kids in with someone that was there.
Okay.
They don't even know what's going on. I just was like, I'll be right back. You know, I had to come and try to help my sister.
Arranging for Brendan's care won't be as simple as it seems, but Denisha and the police are doing everything in their power to make it work. Denisha promises Brendan that she'll meet him at the hospital, which helps calm him down, at least temporarily. Once he's seated in the back of Officer Peckman's car with Denisha's friend Angelina, however, his thoughts turn sad.
I miss Mom.
It's okay,
You know what? She misses you too. I don't wanted her to be gone forever.
She won't.
She's gonna be there for 5 years.
Hey, that's not forever.
Regina's sentence is still to be determined, but she immediately
Bro,
makes
she
an
beat the
impression
fuck
when
out of
she
him,
gets
bro.
to jail.
She literally beat the fuck out of him. Like, no cap. I don't wish the worst for nobody, chat. You already know, ever, but you're beating the fuck out of your son, bro. What? And then blaming it on the fact that it's because he acted out of sort because he got a disability. What?
No. That's when somebody held me down on the floor at QT. So like I said, I can't see my face to see how bad it is. And take medical.
And take medical. Can you look one on the female side? Head right through the door.
Everything's no.
I got that part.
With Regina's transfer to the jail complete, Officer Peckman and the neighbors have their hands full with Brendan at the hospital.
Oh my goodness. You want to eat some of your candy? You got a whole bag of candy here. What? Yeah, I don't want you to break that, Brendan, though, because other people need to use it. Other people who can't walk.
There are important people that need to come here to make sure people are safe. Hello? Is that okay with you, sir?
Hey, Brendan, we can't use this phone.
I just want to call Mom.
Okay, then call her.
It works.
Yeah, I know. I get it, but we can't. I know. Hey, don't hit me. I know, bud.
You can't hit.
I'll just have to manage his behavior kind of as best as I can.
Go back inside, honey.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to break their vending machine.
Unfortunately, it's a busy day at the hospital,
He's
and it
a
will be
little
some time
badass kid,
before
though.
Brendan is seen by a doctor. He does, however, get his vitals checked by a nurse, who asks him about his injuries.
Are you hurting at all? Okay.
Your arm or what's hurting?
He's just a kid.
Your neck hurts? How bad does your neck hurt? A lot or a little?
What is this?
How bad does your neck hurt? A lot or a little?
A lot.
A lot? Does it hurt all the time or just when you're moving it?
Just when I'm moving it.
Okay.
Thankfully, it doesn't seem that Brendan is suffering from any serious injuries, and when Denisha learns that it will be at least 3 hours before he's seen by a doctor, she decides she can no longer wait.
So due to the time that it's going to take for him to get seen, I'm not going to be able to stand by until he gets seen to figure out like what the results of x-rays and stuff would be. If that's also the case for you, to where you can't wait around for 3-4 hours, whatever it's going to be, we will just have to call DHS and they'll have to come take custody of him and they'll handle it rather than you. So I'll leave it up to you.
As it turns out, Denisha doesn't have to choose between staying at the hospital and turning Brendan over to DHS control. Officer Peckman and DHS ultimately decide that it'll be okay for Brendan to wait until tomorrow to get his medical clearance. The child goes home with Denisha, and Officer Peckman puts a very trying afternoon behind her. Though Regina Morris was charged with felony child endangerment, her negotiated guilty plea brought it down to a misdemeanor to go along with her 2 assault charges. On February 14th, 2022, Morris was sentenced to 2 years in prison for the endangerment charge and 2 years in jail for the assault charges. Both sentences stand suspended. Court records do not specify what happened to Brendan, but contemporaneous news reports say he was doing well and in the care of the Iowa Department of Human Services. A no-contact order issued against Regina Morris was also lifted on the day of her sentencing. However, details of the protected individual at the other end of this order has not been named publicly in the records.
Man. Crazy fucking video.